Hello and welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and my website at macjacksonjr.com, and also on YouTube as well, finding information on technology. In this segment, we call it our green energy technology, and with my guests that we held over from our other segments, Quincy Harris. Thank you, Quincy, for being with us in this segment as well.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Yes. So we were talking about solar energy and everything, and having solar panels and putting them on roofs and stuff. And I was asking you questions about how are the panels updated as the technology does it change? But what about the warranty information as well? How are they warranted?
Right. Good point. As far as I'll do the technology piece too.
Sure.
So panels were developed somewhere in Europe in 1879. So that means that the technology has stood the test of time.
Yes.
Because we live in a technology-centric society, people say, hey, I'm buying technology, is it going to be obsolete, right? And the answer is no. The wattage of the panels change, the mounting changes, all the peripheries change, but the actual panels typically do not change. The way it works is you have DC or direct current from the sun hitting the panels. The panels produce energy called direct current, then it converts to AC to work into your house via an inverter.
Okay.
And that's typically how the solar panels work. So the technology will last a very, very long time. And you just asked about the warranties. The production warranties on solar panels are 25 years.
25 years, folks.
The production warranties, again, on solar panels are 25 years.
Wow.
Now, based on a linear progression of degradation, you will lose about 20% production over the 25-year period. So there's a very slight linear curve, and every manufacturer shows you the curve as far as slight production reduction in the production of the system.
Okay.
However, if you look at a 30-year mortgage and you look at a 25-year investment in your solar panels with the 25-year production warranty, pretty close.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, this is a long-term investment. As far as warranties go as well, the labor warranty is typically 10 years from the contractor that we choose, that we choose as a broker. And the third piece, which is really important for homeowners, is, oh my goodness, what if my roof leaks?
Good point.
Okay, so there is a 10-year roof warranty as well. So in the affected area, if there's any leaks, and typically what happens, as we all know as homeowners, if you're going to get a roof leak, it's going to happen fairly quick.
Right.
Probably won't happen year 9.
Right.
Okay? So a 10-year roof warranty is pretty effective, pretty good.
Nice.
The other benefit that solar systems have is a monitoring system capability for the solar panels. You could be sitting on the strip, okay, in a patio area, enjoying lunch, pull out your cell phone, and see what your system's producing.
Oh.
Which is very nice.
That is very nice.
I'm producing a lot of solar production here on my system. It shows you the panels, it shows you what they're producing. If there is a problem, it also shows you the problem. You could text that information directly to the contractor, and that information will be sent to them, and they could come out, or you place a phone call, and they come out and fix the problem.
See, folks, if you missed that, what he was saying there, also what Quincy was saying, is IoTs. That's an IoT solution as well.
Absolutely.
Now you have a panel talking back to your system on your phone, letting you know it's diagnostics. That's very good.
That's very good. Oh, what a great segue. Yes, Internet of Things.
Internet of Things. And that's the reason why I wanted Quincy here in this segment too, folks, to talk about Internet of Things. In this segment, we talk a lot about how third-party devices like your thermostats, right? Your garage door openers, your security systems, your cameras, all in your home are now talking to each other. But what's really interesting too is now we're adding how will these systems be powered? Solar.
Yes.
That would be a really good way to do it. And now with the information we have from Quincy, that the solar panels, they're also talking to the devices. In other words, a solar system, that the computer system has to have a way to get to the internet, right? So it goes through the router in the house, folks, just like we talk about of other devices in your home, and it transmits to the internet. You see it on your smart device, letting you know it's diagnostics.
That's exactly right. And what's going to happen with the home of the future is your air conditioning unit, not so much the thermostat, which already has that capability, but air conditioning unit has sensors. It'll say, hey, I need service, I need help. Your refrigerator is going to do the same thing. Right now, you have the smart refrigerator that actually can detect when you're low on groceries, and it could actually trigger a response to the local grocery store, and that local grocery store can deliver food, milk, cheese, whatever to your home in a timely manner.
Yeah, let's pause it for a second, Quincy. I like that. You're right. There are a lot of stores right now here locally. There's Smith's and others, Smith's Food King, Kroger's and others are coming out with home delivery.
Of course.
Right, you go on the internet, you pick out what you want, and the food's delivered. But now you add the IoT factor in it, right? So you have rather than the individual deciding that they're low in milk, you set a preset sensor, I guess, for milk,
Correct.
right?
That's
the level
correct.
of milk, a gallon or half a gallon, whatever it is, and the unit itself will order it for you. That's pretty amazing.
And on the commercial side, the big chillers, the big boilers,
Right?
the big transformers, all the conventional systems that are in commercial developments, they also have sensors to say, hey, I'm sick, I need help, I need fixed. And think about the preventive maintenance portion of that. Right. So if it is able to detect that it has an issue early, then the cost of repair is a whole lot less versus letting it go on and on and on, and you don't detect it till later, just like your body, right?
Absolutely.
If you have a slight cold, you know what to do with it, but if you let yourself go, then certain things could happen later. It could become worse.
Preventative care.
Preventative care.
Preventative care. Even for IoT, preventative care. Just a quick story for you here. Do you remember you were telling me you have Alexa?
Yes.
Okay, there was a story that I heard on the internet that there was a little girl in the family, and she's about 3 or 4 years old, and she had her Alexa device, and she says, Alexa, I want a giant dollhouse and lots of candy. I think she said like hundreds of dollars worth of candy. Well, because the parents had the Alexa system set up to their Amazon Prime,
Yes.
the system automatically delivered a giant dollhouse and hundreds of dollars of candy to this little girl's home, right?
That is cool. I love that. That is a great movie.
IoT, right? IoT at its best. But the funny thing I like about this story is that as I'm telling the story to you guys out there, a news team was telling the story the same way.
Yes.
And all the Alexas turned on.
Did they?
Right? They're telling the story. So,
That's great.
so if you're playing back this video, folks, turn your Alexa off because I'm sure it's woken now listening to my voice. You would think as programmers they would have adjusted and had IOQ thinking, maybe a little kid could screw up our whole system here.
I have news for you, Mac. They don't want to adjust it.
That's right. That's right.
E-commerce at its best.
E-commerce at its best, folks. Isn't that amazing?
That's right.
IoT, amazing stuff.
Yes.
I want to ask you also about solar panels as far as powering electric vehicles.
Sure.
So you mentioned the garages having solar panels on, but let's say a homeowner wanted to have a portable, I guess, or garage solar panel just to power their vehicle. Is that possible?
It is. So what we figure out and factor in is that if you have solar panels on your home, all you really have to do, one of the best things to do in order to charge that vehicle quickly is to buy a battery, for your home. And the Tesla battery or Sonnen, or there's several on the marketplace where you just do basically a plug and play.
Nice.
Now the question is, what type of inverter do you have that will allow for that to happen? Through our brokerage, we recommend Solar Edge inverters, and they have basically a plug-and-play compatibility with the Tesla battery. If you don't have that type of inverter, you may want to look at that type of inverter because some inverters don't have what is called a charge controller, which basically does the conversion. So that is something to think about when you're looking at solar panels.
Interesting.
And you're looking at a solar system, and you're looking at electric charge stations for your automobile.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Quincy, again, I really appreciate you being here. I hope to see you here more often on our show and educating the public on solar power. Again, tell our folks how to get a hold of you.
Yes, call Quincy Harris at 702-838-0000, Networks West, with an S, networkswest@gmail.com.
Very good. Thank you, folks. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you here next week on Technology Review. Bye for now.